Hi everyone. Today I'm really excited to share with you a bit about the Inupiat, an incredible indigenous people from the northernmost parts of Alaska. The Inupiat are one of the many tribes that make up Alaska's diverse indigenous communities, but their unique history, culture, and way of life are truly fascinating. So first off, the Inupiat, whose name actually means the real people, have been living in Alaska's Arctic regions for thousands of years. They mostly inhabit the far northernmost parts of the state. These areas are super remote, and you'll find that life up there is all about adapting to extreme cold and long winters. For the Inupiat, their connection to the land and sea is everything. The Arctic landscape can be harsh, but the Inupiat have always known to thrive there. They relied on hunting and fishing, especially hunting sea mammals like whales, seals, and walruses for food, clothing, and tools. It's not just about survival, though. There's a deep spiritual relationship with these animals. The Inupiat believe in treating animals with respect and giving thanks to every life taken. And this relationship is honored with ceremonies and rituals. Historically, they lived in homes like igloos, made from snow, and their larger communal dwellings were made from materials like sod, wool, and animal skins. Today, the communities live in modern homes, but those age-old traditions are still really important to them. The Inupiat speak a dialect of the Inuit Aleut language, which carries centuries of knowledge about the environment. Unfortunately, like many indigenous languages, it's at risk of disappearing. But there's a big effort to keep the language alive, especially by the elders, who pass down not only the language, but also the traditional skills, stories, and values to the younger generations. Spiritually, the Inupiat view the world as interconnected animals. The land, the sea, and the sky are all linked. They have beliefs that honor the spirits of nature and the environment around them, which shows up in their rituals, especially those connected to the hunt. Today, the Inupiat face a lot of challenges, especially with climate change. The Arctic is warming at a rate way faster than the rest of the planet, and it's having a direct impact on the sea ice and hunting patterns. Traditional ways of life are threatened, and entire villages are at risk from rising sea levels. But despite all this, the Inupiat are incredibly resilient. They're using modern tools and technology to adapt, working closely with scientists to monitor the changes happening in their environment. Politically, the Inupiat are involved actively for their rights in the preservation of their land. After the passage of the Alaskan Native Claims Settlement Act in 1971, the Inupiat received land and compensation to help maintain their way of life. Many of their leaders are now at the forefront of environmental and indigenous rights movements, making sure their voices are heard and their culture is protected. So to wrap it up, the Inupiat are a really resilient and adaptive people. They've lived through some of the harshest environments on Earth and continue to preserve their traditions while facing modern challenges like climate change. Their culture, respect for the environment, and commitment to preserving their way of life are something we can all learn from. Thank you for listening.